Hello, ladies from Metal and High Heels. I would love to ask you some questions.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Could you tell me, how long have you guys been around?
We've been around 3 years. That's why we have three balloons.
Oh.
We have got three helium balloons because we're celebrating our third anniversary. We started 3 years ago in 2013, exactly here in October, Holland Wiese. We launched our website, our magazine, 2013, and we wanted to we had like this. Intentions to support the female metal scene and every woman in metal, and we wanted to do also some kind of service, some kind of whenever you come to our site you find everything. When you visit our site you can find reviews of movies and games, video games, and also of course albums and concerts, but also some kind of fashion and beauty tips and tutorials also, and everything you want from a magazine you can find on our site. And as a woman, so we actually think that it was kind of a feminist thing to do, to support the scene and support the women behind it.
Well, that is pretty awesome. Of course, I completely dig that, being a female myself. But so you're doing this awesome stuff for reviews and all of that other crap too, movies and gaming, and that's really awesome.
It's everything we like.
Yeah.
The first thing we said, I remember that when we founded the magazine, we said, okay, we're gonna write about everything we like. Whatever we don't like, we don't write about it.
Yeah.
So
I hate limitations.
exactly.
Yeah. So, what would you say are some of your favorite articles that you've written or even recorded?
My favorite articles. To if we look back, we had a really cool interview with Cobra and the Lotus
Oh.
last month at Female Metal event.
Mm-hmm.
That's one I really liked. And we had an interview with a girl. It will be up next week, I think. She is transsexual.
Okay.
And she's in her 60s now, and she was so open. She answered us every question we had.
Oh, fantastic.
And I also like to write about games or movies that I liked. So I was writing for a lot of music magazines before, and I was always writing, okay, this is a review, it's an interview, it's a concert. Okay, I'm basically writing the same. I could just say it's the other band. I could take the name out of the article and put another name in it, and it would be all the same. Copy paste. Yes, and it would work, and nobody would notice. And that's why I thought I want to do something else, and I want to add everything that has to do with me. So I like gaming, I like putting on makeup, I like so many other things, and I want to put them all into this magazine. And that's why we also said we don't want to have limitations. So if we want to write a review about a, I don't know, post-black metal band with no females in it at all, we just do it because we want it.
Yeah.
Well, because, sometimes those guys wear high heels.
Yeah, maybe.
Big platforms and makeup. Big platforms and dark makeup, they do, that's true.
Mhm.
But we also have a couple of stories about burlesque.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and every other kind of art that's related and that's kind of dark and emotional, and so whatever we like. So we're our own bosses, so we have that right, so to speak, the privilege to talk about and spread the word about things we like, and the products, for example, also that we like and we use and we love, and also the people that we work with. So that's really, really exciting. Yeah.
Fantastic.
We have Halloween next week, and I have a small farmer's shop, and we sell pumpkins.
Oh.
And I want to do a kiss pumpkin. Maybe I fail, but if I do it, you can read it on our website.
Oh, fantastic. Is there anything that you haven't done yet that you want to do?
1,000 of things, I think.
A lot of things. I think it's a long list because we stand for so much. I think we're kind of activists subconsciously because we both stand a lot for the for ecology and for the whole planet and stuff. So, for example, we are very interested into doing our own cosmetics and mixing our own oils and butters and body stuff, and also like really putting some thought in what kind of makeup we use and where it all comes from, and also our clothes, for example. We for my personal for my very personal dress, for my wedding dress. My wedding dress was made by Inge Bosenhorst.
Oh
She
my gosh.
It was amazing. She dresses Epica, my favorite band. She dresses Floor from Nightwish, and she did my wedding dress, and it was amazing to collaborate with her and to tell her what I want, and she understood it all the time. And when I asked her, like, do you work with fabrics that are from sustainable sources and fair trade sources, that the workers, the knitters, or anyone who works on this, are they being paid fair? And she said, yeah, of course, that's her focus. And it's so very important to know that anyone who's working for the things I'm wearing or I'm using on my face, and anything, that they're fairly paid, that they are also good to the planet, and they are not, I don't know, testing on animals or killing the forest or anything. That's very important to us. So we support that kind of stuff. We want to portray that in our magazine, in our articles, and also to let people know there are alternatives. There are a lot of different. There's a huge variety of products that is good to the planet, and it's also good for you. It makes you look bright and beautiful and amazing, but still, being friendly to all the other creatures that are on our planet. So that's one of our focuses, and of course the feminist perspective into that. That's very important to us. I think we want to write more about that, some more videos, some more tutorials, some more, just to spread the word, just to know, let people know that there are so many things in this world that they can use without damaging our planet.
I kind of get the impression that you two could be like a kind of different kind of founding members of a all-around overall media Eve's Apple.
Yeah.
So have you guys ever thought about actually hosting an event?
Yes, we did. We were thinking that all over.
Yeah.
And I might have some space also, but I think it takes a lot of organization.
Oh, yeah.
So we just have the idea, and maybe there will be an event, a small one, and that might grow a bit, but we don't want to. There is Metal Female Voices Fest, we have Female Metal event, we have Dames of Darkness. We have no need for another big event like this.
But it could be like a women's fair.
Yeah, maybe. But this is a point where many people meet from all over the world. And if they have this place and another place, they have to choose, because not everyone can afford to go on every meeting point. And we don't want to set up an event that might fight.
I understand. Yeah, I totally understand.
This is like a community, and everybody says, like, on every interview and on every statement, it's like, this is a family. We are so very excited to meet the same people every year, to see the same familiar faces, to talk to them, and it was like, okay, last year there was no MFVF, and we missed them so much.
I know, I missed them too.
Yesterday and the day before, I was like, I missed you so much. It's so nice to see you, and I say that every time. But it is like that. That's how it works. That's how we work. That's how we support each other. So we don't want to do something like the same time or an alternative. No.
Oh no.
Yeah,
I know.
What we might do is support the local scene we have, and not to think that big, but to think on what can we do to smaller bands, to local bands, to be they play at another concert at our place maybe, and that someone might see them and think, oh, okay, they're cool. They might play at Metal Female Voices Fest or Female Metal event, something like that. But we don't want another big thing, because there's no need for that.
Of course not.
And there shouldn't be another.
No,
So.
of course not.
Right.
But I will tell you, for sure, sometimes it's really hard to find a kind of fair that offers all the different natural products like you were talking about, or different beauty tips, especially for metal girls.
Yeah.
You know, some festivals, they have a lot of incredible booths set up, and they have got like lots of cool merch. But there's not a lot that are specifically catered to women. So having a fair, just a fair, doesn't necessarily need to have heavy metal bands.
But
Could
it
be
would have, I
nice.
mean, it's us, so it
Well,
would
of
have
course,
a band or
of
two
course
playing
it
live.
would. Of course it would. But yes.
Yeah.
Like Games Convention. I went to Games Convention some years ago when there was still a Games Convention at Leipzig. There was a band playing called Sonic Syndicate. They had a female bass player back then.
Oh, yeah.
She's amazing. She's so awesome, but she quit the band, unfortunately, because she has a family and everything. It's okay that she did it. I can totally understand.
Yeah.
But she was awesome, and I like to see her on stage. And they did a concert there, and there were another metal bands playing there, so you can combine everything.
Yeah.
There are no limits, no limitation.
Exactly.
Cool. Do you guys have any sponsors that you'd like to give a shout out to?
Sponsors? That'd
Like-
be great. Let the sponsors come.
Well, I think it would be really awesome if you guys could nail some sponsors, especially since you really love to get into the whole green initiative and everything. I think it would be incredible if you guys could.
We're working towards it, and
Yeah.
we hope that we can do that in the future. And we're open to proposals, and yeah.
Check out Aziza. Aziza World, she does all the
course.
natural
Yeah,
stuff.
we-
I want a
interviewed
perfume.
her
If you
and
would,
yeah.
would have the possibility to smell it, I could. And there is a girl back there. She does the makeup for many of the bands, and
She
just
did
her
mine.
makeup
Mine too.
and yours.
Yes.
I can see because she likes to work with these
Oh,
sparkling.
Right.
Stuff.
Yeah.
yes. Absolutely. Well, thank you, ladies.
Thank you
very
so
much.
Thank you. That was Cassie from Mercy Isle interviewing us. So
Yeah, check out Mercia. They're rock.